Good morning. What's up, friends? Hi, if you are new here, my name is Landon and it is so nice to meet you. Handshake, thank you. Oh, hold on, let me get a napkin. Put a napkin in between.
Take me out this club. Drinks I've had enough.
Anywho, I just got up not too long ago. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. But anywho, I got therapy this morning, and so I gotta go clock in to my therapist site so I can go talk to my therapist about all my trouble and problems, all of my headaches and heartaches, all of my wounds and scars, all of my battle wounds. I'm about to go into my therapy session just like this and like sit here and wait on her. I'm gonna do it just like this. I don't think you should be this excited to go to therapy. I just be liking to talk to somebody. The fact that I'm real comfortable with my therapist is a good sign. I didn't want to go into any of those situations where I wasn't comfortable talking to my therapist. Sometimes therapists make you feel like a safe space, but it just doesn't feel like it. But I like to reciprocate good energy. Like, you check in on me, I check in on you. Like, I'm making sure you good. It's almost like talking to your homegirl. Like, that's what it be giving sometimes. And I be like, you know, like, this is so amazing. Like, this is very therapeutic. And I think that's what therapy is really all about.
Hey, honey.
Hey.
You have never gotten on this call with these sunglasses.
Now I feel like I kind of got like a little shade going on here. But y'all, I just finished therapy and I just made me some breakfast so y'all could see. I got some avocado toast with an egg on top. Like, I made the egg like I didn't scramble it like I would normally do. I kind of just like popped the egg in there. Then I got a few pieces of turkey bacon. And I want to get on here and talk to y'all because, you know, I love to like debrief with y'all after therapy. Because honestly, like, therapy today, I wasn't expecting it to get as heavy or like feel as heavy as it went to feeling. I brought up something to my therapist and I feel like this is a hard conversation to have, but I noticed a while back that my friends don't support me the way that I would like them to. And so she's like, well, what do you mean by that? And so I'm like, you know, like, when it comes to like me doing the whole internet thing and just like, you know, posting my YouTube videos, my reels and all this stuff, like, I get a lot of support from people that I don't even know. Like, people that come out the woodworks, just like reaching out to me like, oh, I love your content, you know, stuff like that. And it's always very much appreciated because you just never know who you reach when you are putting stuff out on the internet. I see where like my friends are like repostings or postings of other creators or even like musical artists who don't even know them from a can of paint. They don't even reach to extend to even like anything that I put on Instagram. Sometimes even like, hell, even TikTok. But you know, I can't fault them for TikTok because a lot of people still, like, a lot of people that I know still don't really use TikTok. But the ones that I know that do use TikTok, they do like and support and stuff in that way. At least on my end, try to support everybody that I see, like as far as like friends or even associates that I've encountered. I like their stuff and I'm like commenting on their stuff. Granted, I'm not gonna see every single one, but the ones that I do see, I always make sure that I like or reshare and things like that just to get your engagement and stuff up too, because that's just the type of person I am. But when I see that it's not necessarily reciprocated to like the people that I'm close to, and it could be like friends or family, I just think that it's very one-sided and it kind of gives me like a ick feeling because I don't know, I just feel like I always support people because support can be in many different ways, but I just feel like I always overextend and support people that I'm really close to, whether that is friends or family, and I just don't think that I get that back. You know, we had a long discussion about that and was kind of just like going through like the whys behind the what's, but essentially it kind of just ended in like, you know, don't cut ties with people because of it, but be sure that it's like duly noted. It's like, well, did you communicate like this to them or just like in spaces? And I'm like, I've always communicated this in different spaces in different areas, and it's like I don't know how much more communication I need to do. I would be like, yeah, I posted a YouTube video, are you gonna watch it? Or like, have you watched it? Just like asking just to be curious. Nothing ever really comes for that. It's like, okay, like, I do have a handful of people, one hand full of people that do support, and a lot of those are my co-workers that became friends, and so a lot of them really like, you know, watch my YouTube video outside of just like co-workers. I don't know, like, I'm over it. You know the saying, strangers will support you more than your friends or family ever would. That is so true, and I tried my hardest for it to not be true. Like, I tried to like look past it. You know, I'm over here, you know, my friends are busy, and like tried to make excuses. People make time for what they want to make time for, and I'm okay with that. This turkey bacon is really good today. In other news, in lighter spirits, my dad and my stepmom is coming up this weekend, and I'm super excited to spend some time with them. I don't know when the last time I seen them. Was it Father's Day or was it the Thanksgiving? I don't know, it was one of those. So I'm excited to spend some time with them. I'm also like still debating if I want to like go to this Beyonce concert because like I still have time to get a ticket. I think the first night is on the 11th. Today is the 9th. I do want to get a cowboy hat, and I want a white one, kind of like what she had on that horse. And I want it specifically like that, like the way that it wraps around and all that stuff. I want it like that. I look forward to this weekend though. Like I'm looking forward to like enjoying my time, having fun, chilling poolside and stuff. Like I kind of want to do a pool day on Sunday. It was just a thought that came across my head to do a pool day on Sunday. What's up, y'all? So yesterday I literally had to just like take a break from everything. But anywho, y'all, I got some packages today and I want to share those packages with you guys because I was up ordering stuff, you know, the other night, and I just want to show y'all what I got. So first, I'm gonna open this package. These are some posters that I ordered for my living room because I don't know if I showed y'all, but so one of them is down, it's like right there. But I put up some frames and some lights in my living room because I just felt like my living room wall was looking like bare freaking naked. I'm tired of it looking as naked as it's looking. I went on Etsy and I found some paints that I liked and I downloaded them digitally. And then I went to Amazon and had Amazon print them, kind of like how I did the one in my hallway. So it's essentially like the same exact thing. See, this came pretty fast because it wasn't expected to come until like next week, Wednesday sometime. Little backstory, before I ordered this, I was like, let me actually go listen to the album. Cause I heard a few songs on the album, but like I didn't actually like listen to like the whole album in itself. So I was like, let me listen to the whole album. And I did, and I freaking loved it. Okay, just to let y'all know, it's been on repeat. Mind you, this album has already been out. Like it's been out, it's been gone. Like he's more than likely working on his next project. But I also like him as a person and I like him as a singer. Like to me, I think he's a really good artist in my opinion. He's never in drama, and like I don't know, I just love him. And so I listened to the album and I loved it. And so yeah, I got 3 things of the Blonde. So this is the first one. I'm trying to show y'all it without like, this is the second one. This is the last one, which is literally just like the songs and how long it is, like, and all that stuff. So yeah, so I'm about to put those up, but before I do that, I also have another package that I want to show you guys too, which is essentially just gym clothes. It's just some shirts, so we're just gonna do that real quick. So I moved to the room for this one because I was a little exposed out there in the open, but I ordered a few shirts from Gymshark on their Gymshark sale. I saw somebody wearing like one of these shirts and I was like, ooh, let me get that. Why does not look like what I ordered, or am I tripping? Oh, it just looks different. I guess because the ripples. The ripples are my nipples. Maybe I need to start paying attention to what I be ordering because sometimes I just be clicking on stuff and just totally be forgetting. I'll be like, child, I got this shirt as well. But then I also ordered like one of the stringer shirts too. I don't know, like it took me a long time to actually order one of these shirts, but I feel like my chest and my shoulders are at a point where I can wear one of these shirts now. Because at first I felt like I just wasn't at a point to wear one of these shirts. I felt like I had Talking Tummy Tina.
Oh, and don't forget about me. I'm back, Fat Betty. Now, who could have said that? Oh yeah, it's Tina the Talking Tummy. I can't even wear a short skirt and a top without looking like a fat bitch.
If you like it, I love it. It didn't seem like a comfortable fit for me at the time. So I ordered one of them to see like if I like them, because y'all know I love to cut up my other shirts into like shirts like this. Well, not really shirts like this, but I like to cut them up into something like it. And it's like, just go order it instead of like cutting up your stuff. So I ordered a stringer shirt too. Oh y'all, I forgot to show y'all what this stuff looked like when I put it up. Oh my God. Not me forgetting to show y'all. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go to this side because the sun is like all in this way. So yeah, this is how it looks with all of them put up. I got in both my routines right now, so don't mind my speech thing right now, but it's a struggle. But anywho, this is how the final thing comes out, and at night it's so pretty. So I'm gonna show y'all it at night when I come back home. I am on
to see my husband. I'm happy to see my husband.
But I need to get dressed for the gym, and so I decided today I'm gonna just get dressed with y'all because I'm taking y'all to the gym with me today because it's Friday. It's Friday. Just know it's Friday. I ain't got nothing else to do. Beyonce is in town. I'm like, damn, do I want to go to this concert? I don't know, y'all. There's a concert tonight. There's the rodeo thing tomorrow. My dad is here. My stepmom's here. Like, there's a lot of stuff happening this weekend, and you know, I'm only just going with where it takes me. That's all I got to give. But other than that, yeah, let's get ready for the gym. Today is leg day, and I'm thinking like I want to do shorts today. A part of me was thinking about putting on some long pants. Well, not long pants, but like trousers. So instead of doing that, I'm just gonna put on some shorts. What shorts? I don't know. Because when I leave the gym, I'm also going to go see my parents. So before I get to changing my shorts and all that stuff, I want to tell y'all. So my first time having these was just like getting them the other day from Sam's Club. This is the Hawaiian shaved ice one, and baby, when I tell you this thing had me in a chokehold when I first drank it, I have like 3 different flavors. This flavor specifically literally threw me for a loop because I was not expecting for it to give me so much energy. Like all the drinks, okay, give me a lot of energy when I go to the gym, but this one right here, the Hawaiian shaved ice, it's like no other, and I can see why people are like drawn to it. It's so good. So Alani, if y'all are seeing this video, please, if y'all got packages of this in the warehouse, send them to me. Thank you. All right, y'all, so I just ended up changing my entire outfit. I know I'm like ducking down. That's because like my tripod that I have for my camera is like the little short one. Anywho, I know I'm talking real fast, and I normally do this when I'm like gotta get somewhere, I got someplace to go. So yeah, I changed it into my Under Armour like long sleeve shirt or whatever. It's real thin, which is why I'm like okay with wearing it and it's hot outside, because like it's really, really thin. Did y'all know the price of running shoes are so freaking expensive? I want me some running shoes, but I'm trying to decide, do I want to get like an indoor type running shoe or like a street running shoe? I feel like if I get the street running shoe, I could wear it indoor too and still feel comfortable, like, you know, running, because I really like to run sometimes, not too much. But I don't know, what's y'all recommendations for running shoes? Let me know, because I normally always go to Nike, but I know there's like different brands that have like the cushions and all that stuff in there. My feet hurts a lot when I do run. That's why I tend to not run and rather just like walk or do the Stairmaster. But if there are comfortable shoes out there that you guys know of, let me know. If you do have them, you know, how is it working for you? Like when you're working out or running and all that stuff, does it help keep your feet comfortable? Do you feel afterwards like your feet is tired? Is the shoe heavy when you're like running? Let me know all the deets in the comments, please. Thank you so much. But we about to head to the gym. I will see y'all there. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? I don't know, today I actually feel really good. This week, I don't think I really had a bad week. I did have like I wouldn't necessarily say a bad day, but like it was definitely an awakening day, the day I had therapy. But other than that, like my week's been good. How y'all week been? I haven't really had a lot to do. I did get a lot done. I also finished the website, well, almost finished the website that I was working on for my friend. I'm gonna show y'all like a little snippet of the website that I built. So I'm gonna just insert it like right here. It'll maybe like come over some so y'all can see it a little bit like right here. Yeah, I know. So yeah, I did that, and yeah, honestly, it was like at first when I first started it, I was kind of like a little bit taken back because like I hadn't coded in a really, really long time. I hadn't done code like that. Like I haven't built websites, but I was like doing algorithms and all that stuff to like practice for interviews and all that stuff. So I hadn't like really done coding like that. But honestly, it reminded me of why I like coding, to be creative and like do different things with websites and stuff like that. That was what drew me to coding. I will say that I've been getting emails about like different, you know, collaborations and things of that nature, but a lot of the ones that I'm getting are like not aligned with the stuff that I pull out. It took me a minute to come to a realization of like there are some things that you do have to turn down because you can't do everything. Again, I have to stay true to myself and also true to my audience, just like what I've already been putting out there and like not changing up. Some of the stuff just doesn't make sense for me to promote or influence you guys on because it's not something that I would normally do. I wouldn't get on here in a jock strap to show y'all, you know, stuff like that. So like, I wouldn't normally do that, so why would I do it now? By the way, that's not one of the collaboration emails that I've been getting. That's just an example. I'm just super proud of myself because it's the one thing that I've been asking for like the longest. Fact that I'm actually getting those now. I'm super proud of myself. I can't thank you guys enough because by you watching my videos and like, I don't know if y'all are sharing or reposting or whatever y'all doing on YouTube to like the algorithm and like people are seeing my videos and like hitting me up. Thank you so much for that. I feel like this is a lot to get off my chest, but I need to hurry up and go inside the gym. I feel like I pretty much stretched out earlier today just by laying on the couch. Maybe not as much. Yeah, these legs is gonna get worked today. Do y'all ever just look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn? Because I do that a lot of times. You know, like Jennifer Lewis said.
I lean forward and I pause and I tell myself, pretty bitch.
Dang, all right, now that one, that does it for me right there. That hurts.
I'm never going back, never going back. No, you can't make me. Never going back, never going back. They never take me. I paid enough of petty dues. I put enough of shit.
I gotta get my position right. I may have to take off my shoes. So far, it's not looking pretty for your boy. I had 25. 45 plus 25, y'all do the math. On each side? Oh God, that's crazy. That man is fun. When I do squats, I be having to come out my shoes. Part of me like want to stay in my shoes. I be having to be flat-footed on the ground in order for me to like really get my stretch in with these squats. These squats do be taking me out sometimes. I feel like I could go heavier. I think I want to do 2 45s on each side, or maybe a 35 and a 45. Okay, pray for me, y'all. I got this. It wasn't all that bad. People probably think I'm like talking to myself, but honestly, I am. Okay, I'm done with these. On to the next thing. I have to challenge myself, so I'm gonna add another 45 on each side. I think I could get a little more of a workout, so that way I can walk out of here limping in a good way. Oh. I'm gonna have to call y'all back later. Y'all, I just made it back home. I did something today. I ended up getting concert tickets to see Cowboy Carter on tour. I did it literally all within like 30 minutes. Okay, let me just walk y'all through it. I was procrastinating on going because I'm like, okay, today's Sunday. Like, do I want to go? Do I not want to go? She only has one more day here in Atlanta. It's tomorrow. And like, I know after work and on a Monday, like I'm not gonna feel like going. And like, I don't know. I'm just like, I was like, should I go today? Whatever. If I don't go today, I'm just not going to go at all. I don't know if y'all remember, but the Renaissance tour, I don't know if I told y'all, but I got tickets for the Renaissance tour and I posted it to resale. And I wasn't thinking that it was going to actually resell. However, that thing resold. And so it like resold at the last minute and like I never got another ticket for it. So I didn't get to see that on tour. And that would have probably been my first time actually seeing Beyonce. But now, since we're here today in present day of Cowboy Carter, this is my first time actually seeing Beyonce in concert. And when I tell y'all, like, I had the time of my life. After I purchased the ticket, I literally had to call an Uber because I got the ticket at like, I think it was like 6 something, but the show didn't actually start until 8:30. On Ticketmaster, it says 7 o'clock. So I got to hurry up and make sure I get there at 7 o'clock or like at least right around that time because I didn't want to miss her coming out. So I'm like, okay, dang. By that time it was like 6:10. Let me call an Uber. I got me an Uber Black car, Uber Black, but then it sent me the Uber XL. So I'm like, okay, whatever. He had just pulled up and I'm running and I like jump in the freaking car. And so I'm like on my way there. It was cool, calm, and collected until we ran into so much traffic, y'all. It was so much traffic getting there. I started seeing like a group of people like walking towards the stadium. So I was like, you know, I would just walk with them. Like, it's totally fine because I don't want you to sit in the traffic and I'm not going to sit here this entire time in order for you to get close to the stadium because it's more than likely not going to happen. And you're going to make me late to see Beyonce. Y'all remember in Honey, like when Missy Elliott was late to the concert?
You big dummy, how the hell you don't know how to get to the BQE? Let Let me explain something to you. If you make me miss my hookup with Miss Honey Dames, I'ma straight barbecue your big bird looking Men in Black wannabe driving Miss Dames.
That's how I felt. Like, I wasn't trying to be late for Beyonce. Finally make it to my seat, and I'm sitting next to this woman and her daughter, and then there was this guy who literally showed up like, I think he came like 3 songs in. I'm like, where were you at? And he was like, oh, I was waiting in line to get a some merch or whatever. I was like, dang, I would have left that line a long time ago. When I tell you that cowgirl, she put on a show, and then Jay-Z came out too. Like, I was so happy. I also saw Tyler Perry. It was amazing. It was so freaking good. I'm glad to be in a beehive. I'm so in awe. Now I'm about to go to sleep with a smile on my face. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this vlog. I will see you guys in the next week vlog. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified, and share with a friend or 2. But I'm sorry I didn't do a get ready with me and all that stuff. I was rushing, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but I'm glad I'm safe. I'm glad I made it back, because I'm gonna be good at least for another 6 months. Like, baby, I've been waiting my whole life for you and I.
You most wanted and I don't know what you're doing tonight, but I'll be your shotgun rider till the day I die. Smoke out the window, flying down the 405. Yeah, I'll be your backseat, baby, driving you crazy.
Take me out this club.